and tell me why they accidentally kill him. 6 months go by and they all get a text, bitch, from a clown. Hey guys, welcome to the newest episode of Blu-ray Tuesday with Terrell. All right, we're back, guys. Could y'all believe it? We're on episode 95. 95 episodes of y'all watching me talk so crazy. I do want to say thank you to everyone that wished me a happy birthday. This was so great. I had a great time this past weekend. I've been celebrating every day since the last video, and it still continues. I got Beyonce tomorrow, Wednesday the 30th. Can't wait. Virgo season, shout out to all the Virgos. Happy birthday to all y'all. Today, just got back from a special event, I will say. I thought it was a screening. So the creator hit the Bay Area. We made a little field trip across the Bay to Emeryville. We're excited, we got free tickets to see the creator. You gotta read now. I don't read, I just seen, I usually do these little free screenings. It said it's a full movie. This wasn't the full movie. It said footage. It's a live Q&A, so we went to go across the way for a little 55-minute screening. We're in traffic longer than this event was, but it is what it is. We got this nice little lanyard, they have posters, and they had the director and the moderator. The moderator was just too excited for this movie. That was just the smiles. His cheeks had to have been hurting.
So your antagonist in this feature is artificial intelligence, AI. So I know that it sounds like Chandler Bing when I say this, but could your timing be any better?
I think the trick with AI is to get the timing. There's a sweet spot window where it's like it's before the robo-apocalypse, and not after, which I think's in November, maybe December. And so I think we got really lucky,
They asked them questions, he had a cool Q&A. You could scan a QR code and send in your questions. They showed not one, not two, but 3 scenes about the movie. It comes out on the same day as Saw X, and I'm really excited for that. Do you want to play games? Stay tuned for that. And Paw Patrol, they turned that into a movie. So it's all coming out on the same day, so good luck, creator. You need to bump it up a week or push it back a little, because girl, everyone gonna be watching Saw, or the kids are gonna go watch Miss Paw Patrol. I don't know. Y'all pick a different date. This movie, all bets are off. I think it's PG-13, but they went there. They were blowing people up left and right. Every scene, our main character got blown away. Water blew him away. An explosion in the second scene blew him away. The third scene, a bomb hit right behind him. He running from a bomb. This is gonna be action-packed. They up here shooting children. They went there with this movie, y'all. Moving on. So, I want to talk about a movie that I got this past week during my birthday that I've seen a lot of people post. So Walmart, they put out a nice series this year. Every year they come out with different slipcovers for these movies that people be buying over and over and over. I had to get this one, so I picked up Scream 4. The reason why I wanted this slipcover, the slipcover for one is kind of nice, but the original Scream 4 that I bought back in 2011, I got the Target exclusive. It came with the soundtrack. It doesn't have a slipcover. It's just like this, only this. So it's kind of cool, look nice on my shelf. Scream 4 actually has a slipcover. I know Scream 3 comes out October 3rd on 4K, so that's gonna be replacing my other one. Scream 4, I just realized, is also getting a 4K update. They're already scanning it right now as we speak. We get Scream 3 this year, so I'm sure 2024 we're gonna get Scream 4 and its 4K re-release as a steelbook and 4K slip version, but I'm looking forward to it. I like this. This is arguably my top 3 Scream series. I feel like the killer in this movie, Miss Jill, Miss Emma Roberts, all y'all gagging over for this new American Horror Story with Kim Kardashian. I see the comments and all y'all just ready for this season. Emma Roberts, who plays Jill, this bitch, all she cared about was fans and exposure. This was ahead of its time back in 2011. Now that's all people want to do is be famous. And that's just gonna roll right into my story that I have for y'all. So why everybody want to be famous and why y'all want to do everything you want to do? I have questions I want y'all to answer. So there's this guy, and the only reason why I know who this man is because I watched RuPaul's Drag Race. And if you guys watched way back in the day, she was on, I believe, season 3 of RuPaul's Drag Race. She was Monica Beverly Hills. She was also on All Stars 8. Not a Soul Can Clock. That song blew up. She did her thing. She went home first, but she made a big thing of it, right? Anyway, she was dating this guy, Josh Strider. I don't know if I said his name right. It's S-E, I don't know. He gay now, but not in this. Anyways, let's get to the story. So he was on The Bachelorette, and she got weird vibes from him, and she eliminated him. Okay, so he came out as pansexual. He got big headlines because he's supposed to be the straight man with this big booty, right? And then he came out with, I'm bi, and then all the gays just flocked to that big juicy booty because he started posting nude photos. So then he came out as, I'm doing OnlyFans. I looked it up, his cheeks was out. Them big old, he need a tan. And he need to shave them cheeks, the hair coming out of them cheeks. He got all this fame, right? And then he came out again, I looked this up, girl, with this whole article. He came out talking about he tried to kill himself. So it was headline news. So he's trying to go to these organizations about, mental health, da-da-da. And I believe it. I'm not here for, I'm not making fun of this, I get it. If you have these thoughts, it's a real thing. It's something. So Monica Beverly Hills, she's been dating him for a minute, right? So I've been seeing her pictures with him. Oh, it's my man, my man. Yesterday, I'm scrolling through the internet on Instagram, and she scrolls through, rest in peace. So he passed He 36 years old. You're younger than me, older than me. Like 36 years old, you crazy. He died. What did he die from? Did he kill himself? Because that was the last headline from a few years ago, right? I was scrolling through trying to see. I looked it up on the internet. I couldn't really find much on this. Today, y'all, this is where the gag and the goops and the gumptions come in. He gonna post a video, big ass smile in his little green shirt, talking about, I'm not dead.
Hey guys, as you can see, I am alive and well.
And he turned off his comments. He said that someone had hacked him. He couldn't get back into his Instagram as someone posted that he had died, but he couldn't access his Instagram. You got Twitter, you got Facebook, you got a cell phone to call your mama, daddy, and your girlfriend and say, hey, I'm alive. And you got OnlyFans. I'm sure all the people looking at your little big ass booty probably wants to know. You probably was on there chatting. I'm nosy. I went to Monica Beverly Hill's page to look at those pictures that she posted yesterday, her slides. Guess what? They're gone. She turned off every comment on every picture she posted, and every picture that she's posted where her man is deleted. Girl, this is for the tea get good. Hold on. Her story, Monica Beverly Hills girl, long message. She called this out. She allegedly said that he made this up because he's been trying to get back into the media and he didn't know how to do it. I knew it when I saw his big ass smile. He talking about, I'm alive. Bitch, how you gonna do that? And then she was pissed because that affected her. Like she really thought because she was with this guy and that he really killed himself. He was ignoring people's calls. So Miss Jill Roberts, Mr. Josh, whatever your fucking name is, I just forgotten. I just said it earlier in this episode. I can't believe you. What do y'all think of the comments? Do you think he was lying? I do. Girl, done. So we moving on. When I was going my celebrations, I had a good time. So I hung out with the friends. We had game night, played Scream the game. Saw Jessica Wilde. I'm tired, I'm getting old, staying up till like 3 in the morning at these clubs now. It was amazing. Good times, good family, drank way too much. Let me tell you, the other day, I was going to the liquor store. We went to Ernie's Liquors here in the Bay Area. I walked by, there was this homeless man just sitting on the stoop. I'm walking in, I'm too nice, bitch. So he gonna say, can I ask you a serious question? He got something going on right now. I was like, okay, what's going on? He's like, do you like animals? And I was like, yeah, sure. You like wildlife? Like you want to protect wildlife? And I was like, sure. I like dogs and cats, I don't know. And then he's like, well, do you think humans are wildlife? And I was like, sure. You know, we're mammals, we got hair. And then he goes, how about you support wildlife and give me a few dollars? Bitch, I ain't never heard that like this before. I gave him $2, bitch. I was like, you $2 hoe, forget me with that one. Cause he got me, he gagged me cause I was confused. I was like, oh, maybe he makes a good point. I don't care about no damn lions. Let's get into some Blu-rays before we talk about some movies. But I guess we can talk about a real quick movie, Gran Turismo. Watch that movie. I ain't got much to say about it. It's based on a true story. It's like a biopic, I guess. It's about this guy. It really happened. He played video games all day and his family is just like, you ain't gonna make nothing with yourself playing video games. And his mama was Scary Spice. Not Scary Spice, the ginger bitch. Ginger Spice. Anyway, so Ginger Spice, she looked old as can be. I didn't even know that was her at first. Emotional film. You looked up to these characters. You wanted these characters to win. Made me wanna go buy Gran Turismo, but I know I wouldn't play it. Love that movie. I gave it an easy 5-star because I almost cried, y'all. Maybe I did. All right, so everyone is my favorite releases. That's why I'm wearing Chucky. Chucky season 3 is coming in October, so stay tuned for that. But Scream Factory put out amazing editions of the rest of the series. And my little sister surprised me for my birthday. So shout out to my little sis, Ty. She got me the set. They all came with the original slips, but I changed it because the inside has the original covers already. These are all redone in 4K Ultra HD, and it comes to Blu-ray as well if you guys don't already have them. So this did drop today. This official Blu-ray Tuesday is today. A lot of you guys got it earlier because, you know, Scream Factory usually ships them out a bit early. My favorite of this set is Bride of Chucky. In '98 when this came out, me and my siblings watched this shit a lot. So they introduced my girl Tiffany, Jennifer Tilly. They brought Chucky back from the dead, which I didn't think they could do because he was chopped to pieces, but she, you know, put them all back together in all day, done blow them back together, y'all. Then we roll on the Seed of Chucky. Every time I think of Britney Spears and her shaving her head, I think of Seed of Chucky. This movie is zany as weird as fuck, but he introduces Miss Glenn and Glenda. And then Curse of Chucky. I like this one. This is the one where they try to bring it back to make it horror. That rat scene, the rat poison and the chili. Ooh, amazing. It gets you on the edge of your seat. Mr. Chucky was scary. And then to roll out the series that is the Cult of Chucky. So Cult of Chucky gets kind of zany too. There's a whole cult, y'all, and this is what leads into the series. So check this out, y'all. If y'all didn't already get it, this is great. Look at him walking down that hallway. I'm scared of hospitals, so if I'm already on top of that, you have a killer doll in the hospital. Oh, girl, I'll be And throw a rat in there? Oh, girl. We're gonna talk about some more movies. The first movie I wanna talk about that I had a good time watching, I don't care what nobody says. This movie is on Netflix and it's called Killer Book Club. So this is a slasher, almost like a post-Scream slasher, and I wanna get into it a little bit, but I'm gonna try my best not to spoil it. So this is about 8 horror-loving friends. So they're all different walks of life. You have like the final girl type of character, you have the emo guy, the influencer, the gay. They all seem gay to me. You got the babe is what they called her. Basically, they're all being hunted down one by one because of a dark secret that they all share from the year or two prior. So what does that sound like, y'all? It sounds like I Know What You Did Last Summer. Let's get into it. This is very much like a lot of the whodunit movies. It's meta enough that it shows you that. Like this whole movie has to deal with characters who are plagiarizing other people's works. And it kind of works for like how this is a ripoff blatantly of I Know What You Did Last Summer mixed in with some Scream things. When you do watch it, keep that in mind that this is making fun of itself in a way, but also presenting an entertaining film. So it opens up with this girl who is just ripping books apart, and there's this old lady just screaming at her and throwing books at her. So the little girl was just so mad that she burned the books and burned her mother and herself and killed herself. You learn why that happened. That scene makes important sense going forward. Then it jumps to a couple years later, I think it was like 6 years later, has Angela with her group of friends. They're in college or high school or something. She's trying to be a writer. They all meet for Killer Book Club every week or so. She has this boyfriend who I think is gay. He looked gay as hell. And this girl, let me tell you, I didn't like the final girl. This Angela, no, this bitch, she's awful. She's writing this little note to her professor. She wants to meet him for, you know, a letter for college or some I don't know what letter he got, but he got a letter and he was like, oh, he's all excited to see her. He says, oh, I'll see you after class. He locks the door when she comes in. And basically he tries to have his way with her. He's all touching on her body. She keeps saying no. And then he pushes her up. He says, maybe you like it more rough. I was like, oh my God, girl, get out of here. So she tries to escape. So she needs him in the balls. And she says, let me out of here. I'm like, scream. So he's like, oh, he let her out. But he's like, oh, but if you tell somebody, you ain't gonna never write a page for anybody ever again. So she leaves and she was depressed for many, many weeks. And she finally tells her boyfriend, who tells all the whole group. And the group comes together. They're like, oh, we have a plan. They go to the local Halloween store because it takes place on Halloween. And they all buy a clown costume. This is all the beginning, so I ain't spoiling them. And they all go to play this prank. Mind you, before this, there's these big pranks that are all over the internet. People are doing clown pranks throughout. You know, this happened in real life. They would go around, stand around, and scare people as clowns. They all dressed up as clowns to go scare him. They waited till late at night, and she went to go write up another email saying, hey, I actually want to, you know, ride your dick, so how about we meet up again? So they do it, and then they scare him and tell me why they accidentally kill him. The girl did, the main girl, stupid bitch, and she go cry, it was all my fault, bitch. 6 months go by and they all get a text, bitch, from a clown. Because after this, they have that No Stress Summer moment, and the one dude who talked about how he so much, and I guess his girlfriend said that he don't last 2 seconds, he come too quick. Anyways, he said he was threatening all of them. I got very small dick vibes from him. He was like, y'all better say that y'all ain't gonna say shit. And of course, the main girl, Angela, is just riding everybody and just giving her pussy out for like it's like hotcakes and stuff, like she getting paid like Miss Josh on OnlyFans. 6 months later, they get their text, and he messages them a story. So each character is gonna die each chapter. See, he's writing a book, y'all, and it's gonna be a bestseller because this is good and juicy. Hella twists. If Latinos, y'all got this telenovela shit. These twists were insane. Y'all gotta watch it. I'm gonna stop right there because y'all gotta see it. But there is some CGI blood. I'm not gonna say this was a perfect movie, y'all. I ain't gonna say they ain't got that much money up there in Korea. I mean, what Korea, girl? This is Spanish. Cut that. It's Spain. Oh, I gotta slow down. In Spain, they ain't got that much money. So you gotta go watch it. It's on Netflix. Go check it out. That's all I got to say. Go watch it. What I will say not to watch, we're gonna move very quickly through this, is on Peacock, they got a movie called The Pass. And I was excited because Real Housewives amped this up like it was gonna be a juicy movie. Candy Burris on there, she wrote the hit song for TLC No Scrubs. She's also from the group Escape, amazing group. She put out a movie with her husband. She better watch that husband because he came up with this story. This story is about this girl, Drew Sidor. She's also a Real Housewife on the same season. She plays as the main girl. She's very rich. She's been with this man for 7 years. Long story short, basically they're having their ins and outs. She's working a lot. He wants some pussy. She ain't giving it to him. So she's like, let's just do the pass. Because all her friends around her keep telling her she should do the pass. Basically what that is they have 24 hours he can go fuck who he wants and just whatever. This movie's stupid as fuck, let me tell you. It's extremely long. I should have known because my mom was watching it when I went over there on Sunday for my birthday. She said that she had to watch this 4 times to get it because she kept either getting zoning out, falling asleep because it's that boring. This movie's horrendously boring.
When's the last time you gave him some?
Yeah, it's been some weeks.
My wife knows that the path to a man's heart is through the pussy.
Dion and I, we try to pass.
How do you do that?
I Are you ready to come to the dark side?
Get in the fucking car.
Do not let this ruin our marriage.
I don't know what they did with the trailers or what they did to amp this up, but bitch, you can't, you cute, but you ain't that cute to be watching this boring shit. This guy pretending like he as good as can be, he holier than thou, and they all con people. They con this bitch out of her money. She got her pussy ate by this one girl, she turned lesbian. She got turned out by this one bitch. She was in cahoots with the husband. And why it take 7 years to con the bitch anyways? Why did it take 7 years to take all this bitch money? And then he didn't even use the past because he wanted to use it against her, and instead she did the past because she fucked a woman. Oh, this movie was, and then it ended with her losing all her money and crying. Bitch, that's your fault. And it was an hour and 50 minutes. Y'all, I need my time back. That's awful. That's all I gotta say. I gave it 1 star. The only thing that was good about that is Drew's store looked cute. That was it. The movie was awful. The sex wasn't even that good. She was moaning and stuff, but it didn't do nothing for me. But anyways, not for me. Ugh. All right, guys, so now it is time for Terrell's To-Be Time. And this movie I want to talk about is Twisted Neighbor. So I'm really excited to talk about this movie, y'all, because this movie is insane. Okay, I will start off with this. It ain't a good movie. It's very Lifetime, and I said it about all of them. This is a very Lifetime movie. These people can't act. I don't think I've seen any of these people in anything else. This is very much like the lost season of Desperate Housewives. That's how I'll set this up. So if y'all like Desperate Housewives like me, with Wisteria Lane, every season somebody was dying, or there was some murder mystery, or somebody was fucking somebody, they having triplets, and one of them was long lost triplet, all that kind of crazy shit, that's all in this movie in an hour and a half. Very quick, very great. It was not like the past. So it opens up with this woman. She's a messy woman, like a trashy white woman. So they live in this lane called, I forgot. And they have this neighborhood watch app. So every time they see someone walking across the street that looks suspect, they go on the app and say it. The app comes up and tells the woman, you need to clean your house. She looks around her house, there's shit everywhere, pizza boxes. She looked a mess, her hair was disheveled, she's watching some shitty TV show. It pops up again. Did you hear what I said? You're gonna clean your house? So she puts it down, lights a cigarette, and then it gets another message. She reads it. Don't you know smoking kills? That old bitch, she looked at that, turned her phone off. She goes to the kitchen and there's a figure. Somebody busted in her house and killed her ass. And that's how it opened. They is some nosy ass people. I couldn't live here. They're looking in your homes. They don't have blinds. I don't know why. And then it opens up with this girl, very bubbly bitch. Her name's Colleen, and she moves to town from New York, basically to be in hiding. She's greeted by everybody. And like, oh, welcome to Wisteria Lane or whatever. Where are you living? How do you have enough money to buy this? This is very expensive here. I was like, oh my God. One dude come out because she dropped her box. One guy, shirtless man, came out. He looked gay. He walked out, helped her up, and he gonna make his pecs dance and shit. And one of the ditzy girls gonna text on Neighborhood Watch, watch your sons. Bitch, oh, they're already reading the bitch. They asked her what she did for work, and she said that she edits cookbooks. And then they go on the app, how she pay her bills if she just edits books? They don't get paid that much. Token black dude on this, the only gay guy on here, he has a sex cam thing. The husband of the HOA lady, he bi-curious, so he be buying, he be on there. So basically all the people on this street start dying one by one if they don't let their secrets out. This movie's so good, and it's so stupid. Everyone's acting is over the top. They do shrooms, and oh my God, the shroom scene was insane. Made me want to do shrooms. Let me give you some shroom cupcakes. And all their secrets is coming out. The HOA lady, yeah, her man is bi-curious, but she in the black man. She was younger too. Stella was trying to, what was the white girl version of Stella? Karen was trying to get her groove back, y'all. Oh, when you see the killers, the cat fight is everything. When one bitch got punched, tell me why she said, you must play softball. I can't believe it. Where did she get that from by punching? Don't you kickbox to punch? Not kickbox. What is it? When you punching strong? I don't know, but softball is not where I got that from. Ooh, this movie's a mess. They should have put me in the movie, girl. Ooh, I would have had fun with this horrible acting. But that's Tubi for y'all. We're gonna close it out with the rest of these Blu-rays, y'all. What else I picked up this week is The Flash final season. The Flash, I mean, I fell off of this. CW, y'all got all crazy with these damn shows. But I own all the seasons, so I wanted to own the last season. So I did pick this up. It was $20 on Amazon. I prefer Grant Gustin as the Flash, which is why when the movie came out, I was just like, I'm not really into that. And I'm like Ezra Miller, like you getting away with too much shit. When I did pick up the movie Flash, I only got this one. I really do want to see this. It is streaming on HBO Max if y'all don't want to spend your coins, but I did get the movie that did drop today. Michael Keaton is the only reason I want to see this. I love Batman Returns. It's arguably my favorite Batman movie. I heard the Supergirl outshine the Flash in this movie, so I'm excited for the others, the side characters, not the Flash. Ezra Miller can jump in the lake. I did pick this version up. Target has an exclusive that comes with art cards. Best Buy put out a steelbook. Also, Walmart has an exclusive Icon edition that has a different cover. It's a slip cover with a fold out. Also, this one only has the 4K disc and the digital copy. The Icon edition at Walmart has the 4K and the Blu-ray, if y'all, if that matters. And closing out this Blu-ray Tuesday, I picked up No Hard Feelings. I heard a lot of great things about this movie. I love raunchy comedies. They don't really have a lot of those. It's hard to make jokes nowadays because people get mad. And made it a point to put that it's R-rated on the cover for y'all. The last release that dropped today that I'm still waiting for is something I would recommend if you guys didn't already buy it, is Infinity Pool, the uncut edition. It was a pretty solid week, you guys, for Blu-rays. I can't wait to see what September brings next week. Thank you guys for listening to me ramble. This is episode 95 of Blu-ray Tuesday with Terrell. And I'm gonna see you guys next week. Stay tuned because episode 100 is fast approaching. We got some surprises. Listen to Horror Boner if you haven't. Stay tuned for episode 6 coming soon. And the Overlook Hour. All right, guys, that's it for this week, and I'll talk to y'all next time. Bye.